A woman wandering through the desert discovers an abandoned airplane. For a brief moment, she believes rescue is within reach. But as she moves closer, hope fades. The plane is only a rusted wreck, long stripped of anything useful. Desperate, she climbs into the cockpit, only to confirm her worst fears. Everything valuable has been taken. All that remains is a damaged water bucket. Maybe it could still be of use. Noticing a stack of old tires in the fuselage, she quickly pulls them outside. With no other choice, she sets them ablaze, hoping the thick, black smoke will draw attention. With the signal burning, she can't delay. Her 3-year-old son remains trapped in their car, under the harsh desert sun. The inside temperature has reached 201 degrees Fahrenheit, 94 degrees Celsius. Heart racing, she half fills the bucket with water and dashes back to the vehicle. But when she arrives, her heart sinks. Her son is unconscious. In panic, she drenches the roof with water, trying to cool the interior. But the boy doesn't move. Desperation growing, she grabs a handful of dry branches from a nearby bush and lights them in front of the car. Smoke billows out, and she desperately directs it toward the vehicle, hoping the car's smoke detection system will activate the automatic doors. But to her horror, the plan fails. The ventilation system in the car shuts down completely, sealing in the heat. Her heart pounds, afraid the smoke could choke her son. She struggles to put out the flames with what water remains, but with no way to open the doors. She's almost out of ideas. In one last desperate attempt, she grabs a wrench and smashes it against the car window. The sound of metal hitting glass echoes across the desert, but inside her son hasn't moved. Something is very wrong, tears welling in her eyes. She presses her face to the glass, and her blood turns cold. Her little boy's head has dropped forward, his body unsettlingly still. A deep, crushing fear seizes her. Is she too late? Has she lost him forever? A sob escapes as she faces the worst. But just as she's about to collapse, his small fingers twitch. Relief washes over her like a wave. He's still alive. He was only unconscious. But before she can rejoice, a low growl cuts through the air. She turns and freezes. A snarling wild dog has appeared from nowhere. Heart pounding, she snatches the wrench from the ground, ready to fight back. Instinct takes over and she slides under the car, hoping to avoid a confrontation. But to her surprise, the dog ignores her. Its real target is something else. The lifeless body of a deer, lying right in front of the vehicle. One she must have hit earlier, without even noticing. Realizing the dog means no harm, she carefully pushes the deer away from the car. But the instant she does, disaster follows. The vehicle, which was partly supported by the deer, suddenly shifts and begins rolling backward, directly toward a cliff. Panic consumes her as she slides out from under the car, throwing her weight against it. She digs her heels into the ground, using all her strength to hold it back. But she's alone and the car is too heavy. No matter how hard she pushes, it won't stop. Just a few feet away, the ground drops sharply into a deep canyon. If the car goes over, her son won't survive. Then, just as hope seems lost, the car jolts to a halt. A single rock, jammed under one tire, has miraculously stopped its roll. Breathing heavily, she stares at her son through the glass. His face is pale, his body frail. He doesn't have much time. She needs to open that door now. Her eyes turn to the cliff edge beside her, and suddenly an idea comes. A dangerous, reckless idea.